that? YouTube celebrates 1 trillion views of Minecraft content. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, no, I think they sent me something. Oh, I think we are. Are we live yet? Hold on. Hello. Oh wait, I think we're live. Hello everybody. What is going on, everyone? Hi. People are saying finally. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am here today with the one and only Itto.
You mean the one and only Itto?
Oni, the one and only. There he is. Max Mittelman. I want to say, Max, thank you so much for joining me today on this crazy stream. We were just talking a little bit beforehand. I am like I'm a little sick. I'm a little run down. So that is why we are starting a bit later than usual. And also Max had to pee, which took about 1 minute. Out of that,
no, I mean, you can be honest. You can be honest.
Took about
when I
30
go
seconds.
Pee, it takes about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
And that's just because I got to get myself in the right mental headspace for that kind of thing.
There you go. There you go.
So, but yeah, it went well, and here we are.
It went well. All right, dude. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of bring it back because people don't know this. Before we get started with everything. They don't know that we've kind of worked together a lot, I think, starting out through the industry. And I don't know, just kind of like when we both started. You started voice acting a little bit before I did. But then we went on to voice 2 lead roles together in All Noah Zero. And I played Slain and you played Inaho. And then afterwards, and we also voiced in One Punch Man, where you played Saitama and I played Genos. So what other projects, I guess, have you done that you would like to tell the audience about?
Dude, I always forget about, and it's a sin that I forget about All Noah Zero. Whenever I think of you and me working together, I think about One Punch Man.
One Punch
obviously.
Man, yeah.
But because that's like the biggest thing. But All Noah Zero, that was the OG that was Max Zach show.
That was the one. I remember. Oh, it's probably on YouTube somewhere. And remember, we did we did like a promo video for it. We were in Bang Zoom at the big. Where was that? Was that Magnolia? That was Magnolia at their big studio. That was when they just got the studio, I think, too. And we did some promo shoot for it on camera. That was nuts.
I don't even. Was this when we met each other? Is that when we met each other? Did we pass each other in the studio at that point?
I don't know. I feel like we met before, but we did a shoot. This was like the second time.
Okay.
You, me, and Harlicker. We were all there. And then
I have a memory, and I don't know if it's a real memory or the real memory of our very first time meeting, but it was in the Bang Zoom lobby, the Magnolia lobby, and I remember like you looked sort of very nervous.
I probably was,
and it was, but it was very endearing, and I mean, you earned your place there. Clearly, you were booking up a storm.
Oh, thank you, Max. That's very kind.
But you were. Well, no, it's true. But you know, those nerves they take a while to subside.
They do. They do. Like people come to me and they think that I'm just like some person built for, like entertaining, and like I've always been some crazy outgoing person. I'm like, no, like I started off, I was so timid, like going into this industry and meeting everybody. I was scared as hell, but it's something that I really wanted to do. So I pushed past that and I fought through the pain.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing is like when you know it's something that you have to do, when it's like the only thing you want to do, then everything else doesn't matter. You will fight through the pain and in order to like achieve that dream, that goal. So I was the same exact way, especially like, and I hated it too. Like whenever I would walk into an audition room for like Disney or Nickelodeon, and I was with those, even just entering those buildings, you know, I was like, oh wow, I'm here where they record all the amazing Disney shows. That's when the nerves start kicking in, and you're like, I haven't even started doing the audition yet. Come on. And it's like logically, that there's nothing to be nervous about. Logically, you're like talking to yourself like it's cool, like you don't have to get this job. It's not going to be life changing. It doesn't matter. Your subconscious is running at like 100 times what it normally is, and you just can't help those nerves. But yeah, eventually, I don't know what happens, but you just get used to it, and I don't know.
Yeah,
You're
you just get
confident.
used to it. I don't know what happens either. Like I feel like I could walk into any place now and sure I would feel a little nervous, but it would never be to the point where it would affect my performance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was like debilitating nerves.
Yeah, it was really bad, like so bad where I would like you'd read a sentence and you might kind of lock up or start stuttering or just
Yeah, for me,
shortness of
I was
breath.
shaky. So like I
Yeah,
would be
no, me
afraid to
too.
like I'd be afraid to like because I'm so physical when I audition, and I would be afraid to like raise my arm in the air because on the other side of the glass, like the 10 execs watching me would see like my hand quivering. And then actually, I had an acting teacher who gave me the brilliant idea of calling it out, like saying when you get in the room something to the effect of saying how nervous you are, telling them this is a huge opportunity, or you're really nervous to be here. Making a joke out of it, like look how much my hand is shaking, whatever. Just like in that way, it's not a secret that you're that you're nervous,
Right.
that you're keeping it to yourself.
That's great advice. Yeah.
But yeah, so we met there, and we did All Noah Zero, which was an awesome show. And then yeah, we started out at the same time. I was maybe a few years before you, but
Yeah, but
but
you had
not that
done a lot of stuff though. I think at that time you were kind of getting your foot in with like all of these other giant places like you'd already done so much more, and anime was kind of another thing that you wanted to add to that because you had done
yeah.
so many other things too. And it's funny because a lot of people usually build up, I would say they build up their resume and experience with anime, and then they go on to do like a bunch of original projects or giant video games. But I feel like
Right.
you already had your foot in a lot of these original projects and video games, and then you like, oh yeah, like I also like anime. Like anime's pretty cool. Why am I not doing that too? And so then you kind of
Yeah.
went and put your foot in anime, and that was a whole other kind of different road for you.
Yeah, well, so yes, I started my initial like goals and dreams were to be in those American original animated shows,
Right.
those Disney and Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network shows, and so that's where I started. And at a certain point, I was like, I guess I could also be an anime. The knowledge of how to be a voice actor wasn't so prevalent when I started. Like you had the internet, but you didn't have, the resources that you have now.
Right.
And um, and so when I kind of discovered that I could also do anime, I was like, how do I? Because people now, I feel like they start with anime. They
They
start. I mean,
do.
that's what you were saying. Is like
Yeah.
a lot of people who want to be voice actors, they kind of start in the anime world. I couldn't figure out how to. Like for me, I was trying to figure out. It was more difficult to enter anime than it was to enter like the animation world.
Which
So
is insane because for I would say the majority of people is like it's completely the other way around, especially when you
yeah,
get to working with some of those companies who are, I mean, not to not to say that the anime companies aren't big, but we're talking about working with a small like an anime company who's still like a multi-million-dollar company versus Disney, right? Or Nickelodeon, and like that's huge. um
right,
yeah,
yeah,
no, I mean, that's, I don't know, that's, I think it's been so cool to see kind of like your career and where you started. And I remember when we talked, funny enough, in this Magnolia, the Bangzoo Magnolia lobby, you gave me some really like great advice on places to take classes and who I should go meet, kind of. And yeah, I don't know. I
I
feel
think.
like
I
you
probably would.
you
I
did.
feel like whatever advice I gave you, I probably have different advice now.
You probably do. No, but it was good at the time, and I went and took those classes, and it helped me a lot. It introduced me
Oh,
to other
cool.
people. It got me into like other studios. Introduced me to like more agents, and not everything always came out of those, but if it did, I think just having that experience with those agents, and I don't know, hearing kind of more about what they look for in people made me approach things a bit differently. I don't know. It's been a long time, man,
Well,
trying
that's
to do
really
all
cool to
this.
hear.
But
Yeah,
I
it's
do have
been a
you to
fun
thank
journey.
for those.
Oh, dude, no, thank you, but it's all you. You know that. It's you make your own path. Um, I kind of said that I should. People don't really know. You know, but people don't really know. Not everybody knows just exactly how I started.
Oh,
Should I
yeah.
do that?
Before you jump into that, do you mind sharing like some of the other roles that you've also done? Because you've
Oh,
done a
sure.
lot of stuff. You play Ryuji in Persona. What else? Like I know you play Harry Osborn, right? In the Spider-Man series. That's the Disney one, right?
That's right.
Which
Yeah, Marvel
one?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That one was really really special to me because I mean I love Spider-Man and that was like my first. Um, I guess he's not the lead. Spider-Man's the lead. Peter Parker's the lead, but I was in a good chunk of those episodes, so that was really fun. Yeah. What else? Ryuji in Persona 5. King and Seven Deadly Sins. On the anime side, you've got what? One Punch Man. Kosei in Your Lie in April, Konohamaru in Boruto. Wait, I actually, if I look behind me, I've got all my prints laid out. I'll go down the line. Let's
Nice.
see here. I play Sabito in Demon Slayer.
That's right.
I play Meruem in Hunter x Hunter, and most importantly, I play it's not anime, but I play Red 13 in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
So cool.
That one was really fun, and a bunch of other fun stuff. Am I missing a big one?
They should watch
Filbo and Bug Snacks.
Oh yeah, Filbo and
Yeah,
Bug Snacks. I was
yeah,
gonna
one of my
say they
favorites.
should watch your TikTok that you made with all your
Oh yeah, that's
characters.
right.
That's what we should be watching right now.
Yeah, just
That
good.
was
I made a TikTok with a bunch of my more popular characters. Just
yeah,
go watch that.
yeah. No, that was really good. Um, try not to die here.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm looking at the chat. Plague and miraculous Ladybug. How could I forget?
Oh yeah,
How could I forget?
so much stuff too. Aren't you in Ben 10 too?
I'm in Ben 10. Yep, yep.
You play, yeah,
Um,
you've done so many things. I'm sure it gets to a point where you just kind of have to. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of at that point as well where people will say that I voiced in something and I'll have to look at them and be like, "Did I? Oh, that's right, I did." Yeah.
yeah.
You have to look it
Oh
up on
yeah.
IMDb.
I'm still looking at this chat. People are calling me out for not mentioning Atsushi and Bungo Stray Dogs. Yeah.
There's
Red
too many.
Velvet
There's
Cookie and Cookie Run.
oh right,
Too many things.
Red Velvet Cook. There's too many things. It's insane because I'll never forget when I first started and I had like 5 roles and I could list off those 5 roles off the top of my head. I would just say like
Right.
I'd say these 5 roles and additional voices and other random things, and people would be like, "Woo, that's awesome!" But now I have to think about it.
I listened to Rob Paulson. For those who don't know, Rob Paulson is one of the OG voice actors. He's been on 2 iterations of Ninja Turtles. He is Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. He's on Animaniacs. Anyway, he's like an idol of mine, and I remember him saying one time that he couldn't remember like the details of going into a studio to record something, and this was when I was just starting out, and I had a picture perfect memory of every single session I'd had up to that point. Like I could walk you through the entire session, what was said to me, what went down.
Yeah.
And after a little bit, I was like, after like a year or two of work, you're like, oh, now I see. It's impossible to remember everything. In fact, it's impossible to remember 99% of these things. So yeah, now I get it.
Yeah, I know it gets rough, but a great problem to have nonetheless.
It is.
Um,
It is. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, no, me neither. Definitely not. Let's see what else. There's so many things. So please tell us about how you became a voice actor, how you decided you wanted to become a voice actor. I told you before the stream, I know this story, but please share it with everyone else because I think it's very fascinating.
Sure. So let's see, where should I start this story? I'll start really young. When I was in middle school, I was playing a game called Halo 2 on Xbox Live.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was me.
It was my favorite game, and I probably shouldn't have been on Xbox Live at that age, but I was.
Same.
And what I found out was I could be anybody I wanted to be. I could pretend to be somebody else, and nobody knew. No, if I did it convincingly enough, they would just believe me. So I would test out like different accents, because I was also just generally obsessed with accents at that time and dialects, and so I would test out different dialects. Like I'd be like, hello, governor, and you don't have to be that good on Xbox Live for people to be like, are you actually from the England? And you're like, oh, of course I am, mate. And they'd just be like, whoa, that's so awesome. And I'd be like, oh, I know. So that's where like that's where it started for me. Like I was playing around. That was like my playground. And then when I got to college, I was a pre-med student. I decided to be a pre-med student for 4 years. And I minored in theater, but for the most part, the goal was to be a doctor. And I did that for a long time, banging my head against the wall, kind of failing my classes, not enjoying anything I was doing. And at the end of sort of 3.5, 4 years, I called my parents, and I was like distraught. And I was like, I can't do it anymore. I've wasted all this time. I've wasted, they were helping me pay for college. I was like, I'm sorry, I've wasted your money. I'm just going to drop out. And I was like in tears. And they said, Max, just change your major. Like, we've told you multiple times, it's not the end of the world. Just change your major. And I was like, I can do that? They're like, yeah, you can do that. They were like, we just want you to get a degree. Just get the degree. You're so close. So I changed my major to theater, and almost at the same exact time, I'd been taking voiceover classes because I knew that was like maybe going to be a hobby of mine in the future or something. And at the same time I changed my major, I landed an agent, and I took it as a sign from the heavens that I was supposed to do voice acting. And then after college, I took a ton of acting classes, a ton of improv classes to throw myself into it fully. And here I am.
Wow, that's awesome. I thought it was funny that we kind of had that same origin for voice acting, which I knew you played Halo, but I don't know if I was aware that you were also like on Xbox Live as a kid, because that was me on Xbox Live as a kid, and I would go on there with like a very like my little squeaky voice, like, hey everybody, what's up? And they'd be like, shut up. And I'd be like, okay.
Wait a second, I do remember telling a little kid, squeaky voice kid, to shut up. Yeah,
that was you? Oh.
Yeah, in an English accent. Don't you remember someone going, hey, oi, shut up, you? That was me.
Oh, you know what? I do. that actually did happen to me. I just remember that's what made me play around with voices, though, because everyone was mean to me on Xbox Live. So I would go on Xbox. I'd be like,
all right, you guys ready? Okay, let's do it.
Or, I would just like put on a voice or do something like weird, like, hey, how's it going? All right. Like, I would just do something stupid and like, oh, hi, everybody.
Mine was, I had a very nasal, I spoke very nasally as a kid. This is like not even exaggerating, but this was, I would speak. I don't even know if you can hear the difference. I can. Very nasal. And my version of like being an older person was just talking. It was like talking in an announcer voice, like, hello, I'm here to play Halo with my fellow friends, and
and it was so fun back then because everyone and their mother had a microphone, so like the lobbies were completely packed with people with microphones. Do you remember that? Like you'd get into a game and you would just hear absolute chaos. Like,
Yes, yes. I was surprised actually because I hadn't been. It was like maybe like 6 years ago. I started. I was on Xbox Live for the first time in I don't know 8+ years, 10 years. I took like 10 years off, and then I jumped on one time, and I remember like barely anyone had a mic or like a headset, and I was like, what happened? Nobody's here. I feel all alone.
Yeah,
Join
no,
me.
that's how it was for me. And what was it? It was like Halo 4 or Halo 5 I played, and I'm like, where is everybody? Like no one talks anymore. What happened?
Yeah, it was very sad.
But yeah, nowadays on Infinite, people just have their microphones on, and it's so annoying. And sometimes it was glitching out for me, and I just muted everybody. So
Yeah, we've come full circle now. Now we've gone the opposite direction.
I don't want
where,
to talk to anybody anymore.
I don't want to talk to anybody. Yeah. Yep.
We gotta play
'Cause
Halo
everyone's
sometime.
toxic. Let's do
Yeah,
it, dude.
totally. Yes, please. I'm ready. I just
I'm
played
super down.
ranked. Have you played any ranked yet?
Yeah, I played like the 10 matchmaking games, and then that
okay.
was it. And then
Shit.
I haven't played Halo for like 3 weeks.
What did
so.
what did you get placed out of curiosity?
I don't know. Wait, here I can check.
If you can check, if you remember, I want to hear what you got placed, and then I'll tell you what I got placed.
Oh no, it's really bad. It's not good.
No, it can't be.
Well, I mean, it is because I haven't played Halo in a long time. Oh wait, I'll have to boot up the game. While I do this.
Okay, no worries. I was like, we can pull. You can tell me in a little bit, but
like gold, is gold a thing? I think it was gold something.
Gold? I think gold is a thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me see. Halo rankings. Infinite rankings. Okay, there's bronze, silver, gold. I was placed in gold.
Okay. That's cool.
Uh-oh. I know you were placed in platinum.
I was placed in Diamond 1.
I knew it. God dang it.
I think it's funny. I think that's the highest you can place. I'm not sure. But
also, are you playing on PC?
I am. Yeah, with a controller though.
Controller.
Yeah, no, I don't play with I don't play with mouse and keyboard. Like the controller feels at home for me.
Wow. Well, all right. I'll have to grind and get a little better.
Yeah, do it.
But we should play. Let's play sometime.
Yeah, no, totally. We don't have to play ranked or anything. But I was just curious. So you're really deep into it, and I like the ranked playlist the best. Like the battle rifle starts, and I don't know, the no radar takes me back.
It's so fun. It's so nostalgic. Let's play right now. Close Genshin, quick Genshin right now.
I know.
And we'll just, for the rest of the stream, we'll just play Halo.
Yeah, we don't need to pull for Itto. I think I'm good.
Nobody would be upset.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming out, guys. I really appreciate it. See you later. That'd be hilarious. Okay, actually, I think it's time. How about we pull for Itto? Let's do this finally.
All right.
Okay, this is it. A 10 pull. Now, so there's this other character too, Goro, who just came out with Itto. You know, Goro's a 4-star. Itto is the 5-star. So if I get
Goro's my little doggo companion.
Yeah, he is the doggo companion.
He's the Doge boy.
The Doge boy.
Here comes the Doge boy. That's the TikTokers out there.
If I get either of the characters, I will be happy. Please. MiHoYo. There's this thing I do, Max. I say flip the switch. I tell MiHoYo to flip the switch. So some employee that watches the stream from MiHoYo all the way over in China flips a little switch in their office, and it gives me a 100% chance to get the 5-star.
Do you have a direct line to them? Is it like the president's, like that red phone that you pick up?
Right.
And it goes directly to them?
Yeah, I have a special Genshin Impact flip phone. And so I flip it open, and I have to text a special number, and then it goes right to them. But sometimes, because it's so far away, you know, like the US to China, it takes a few minutes to...
There's a delay.
Yeah.
There's a delay. Yeah.
It takes a little bit to get through the servers, the signals. So flip the switch, please. Let's get Itto in a single 10 pull. Okay, so as you can see right there, it didn't go through. But
Well, that's just because of the delay.
It's the delay. So it's probably the next one or the one after.
Sure, yeah.
Just in case. I'll give it to like the one after that one.
Okay. Yeah, give it
Yeah.
because especially this time of day and all the traffic, people are on the lines and on the people are like
Definitely.
clogging the air,
That's got to be what it is.
clogging up that air. Ooh, what's that?
It's a big bowl of nothing. Okay, this is the one. This is it.
Flip it.
Okay, they still haven't heard it. That's fine. Okay. Oh, hold on. Another Cujo Sara. I'll take her.
Oh.
What was that, Max?
Okay. All right. Oh, I was just gonna see if I could help you out with if I said it, then maybe they'll.
Oh,
maybe they'll
that could be. What
a little
about
faster?
what about beatboxing, Max? When did you start
let's try that.
doing that? Can you whip out?
Flip the switch.
Oh, not yet.
No, it's because you gotta wait for a second.
Oh, you're right. I didn't. Oh, wait, hold on. I got Goro. I did get Goro.
So they did hear that. They just didn't know that we wanted Itto.
Oh, they didn't understand it. You're completely right. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Okay.
Nice.
Can you say it again for them?
Sure, yeah. Flip the switch.
Oh, I clicked the button too early.
Too soon. I didn't finish.
I know.
You clicked it on switch. You had to wait for a second.
Afterwards, right.
After.
Otherwise, they can't do it.
The delay.
Yeah.
It's the delay.
Yep. The US to China, that's a long ways.
Flip the switch.
Whoa. Come on. Come on, please. All right, we got another Goro. So that's a C1,
nice.
C1 Goro. Come on. Okay.
So what is it like when you, cuz I don't for those who don't know, I haven't started the game yet. But Goro, so when you get, is it called C0 when you just get one of them, or what is it just called? What is it called?
I think, yeah, you could call it C0. That's it. Yeah, I think so.
So, okay.
I've never had to describe it to somebody like C0. I've just said I haven't. Yeah.
You have one. Okay.
I always have C1 at least. No.
Got it. Got it. Here we go.
Yeah, no, this is it.
Okay. Switch.
Nintendo Switch. Oh my goodness, please. This game. Haven't you taken enough money from me this year? Another Goro. Okay.
Wow. They're really listening to me.
I'll take another Goro, but come on. Give me the...
Flip the switch.
I can't believe... I had like 17K. Didn't I have like 70,000 gems? Oh my gosh. I hope I don't lose the... I don't think I have any pity. There it is. Wait. It's a gold. We don't know yet. We don't know yet. Okay, please. Please.
Here he comes.
Okay, hold on. This is... Wait.
That's him. That's Itto.
All right, everybody. Well, I guess we did it. We got Itto. Itto came home. I am so thrilled.
Nice work, Zach.
Yeah, we did it, man. It's great.
You don't have to pull anymore.
I don't have to pay any more money. That was Great. Oh, that was awesome. Here he is.
Wow.
His
Look at that.
design.
He's so beautiful.
He looks a little bit different in game. You know, people were saying that.
Oh, can you show us Ushi? Can you show us Ushi, his ox?
Oh yeah, sure. It's like it's somewhere in here. Huh? I don't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's somewhere.
It's really cool. I love it. The horns. They look a little cat-like.
You know, that's what people
more
were
than I
saying.
remember.
Did you see that on Twitter? People were saying like
Saying
his
that his
model
horns-
looked different in game than
Right.
they
What
thought
they
it
meant
was.
like more cat-like. Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. and
that's what they were
we're
saying.
seeing.
Yeah.
That's what we're seeing here. But no, same purple because Itto. Yeah, I can tell it's the purple and white color scheme. And don't remember those shoes.
No, that's probably because you saw the concept art of the character, and this is what they did for the final design.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
they do
That makes
stuff
sense.
like that.
But,
It's
I
weird.
can tell he's strong. That's a strong stance.
Oh yeah, very strong.
stance.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Should we pull again?
that's what we do here. We don't stop until we get the Itto. Please get me the rest of the gems. Don't make me spend any more money on PayPal. I don't want to. All right. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. That's fine. All right.
Flip the switch.
This is my last 10 pull, please. Please. In the name of Christmas. Okay. Well, everyone, I'm going to take a short intermission as I add... Where's my pause button? While I add another ridiculous amount of money to this thing. They can still hear us, though, by the way, but I'm going to do this. And actually, it's so funny because I bought more stuff before the stream. I thought I was good. I bought more crystals. I thought we were fine. But we were, in fact, not fine.
Believe it or not. In the meantime, I'll entertain the people with a little beatbox magic. How's that?
Yeah.
Beatbox magic? I just threw up in my mouth a little bit after I said that. Here we go.
Yo, Max.
Yo.
I don't think Discord's picking up all of it, but we could hear a little bit.
No, get out of here, really?
No, I heard a bit of it.
Here, let me turn the noise suppression off. Voice. Check. Push to talk. No. Automatically determine. No. Noise suppression.
Takia, thank you for the $100 and the other
Noise
50. Oh my
reduction.
goodness. Thank you.
Okay.
Save me.
You ready?
I'm ready.
I'll do it again. Here we go.
That was insane. Oh my gosh. How do you do the disc scratching noise? What the hell?
It's a thing. No, it's practice. It's all practice.
It's all practice. Well, you heard it here first, folks. It's all practice.
It's all practice.
That was nuts. So, okay, you got to tell me how did that line get put into the game? Like, what is the story? What is the story behind that line? Because I doubt that they beatbox in every other language in the game. Like, so what happened with that?
They told me that that they wanted Itto. We had this birthday line, and they said he has to sing, but I think they said that he has to sing Another Girl. Amazing. he has to sing poorly or something.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, hey, what about instead I beatbox? And they were like, I don't know how that would work. And I did it. And they were like, oh, now we see how that would work. Let's keep it.
Let's keep it. I love that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good though for the actor to throw out suggestions, because then you never know when they're gonna keep something, and you're like, yes, I'm so glad this was a thing.
That was basically this entire game. I right from the start when I first got the role. Chris, all credit goes to Chris Fiella, the director.
Yeah.
He I happen to be the only person who went out for the role. Is that a gold? Uh-oh.
We got him. We got him for sure.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's
Uh-oh.
That'd be so funny if the game gave me another cutscene just to spite me. Hold on. Almost there. There he is.
There he is.
Welcome home, baby. Let's go. Look at those abs. Oh yeah. One day I'm gonna look like that. After a lot of hard work and suffering.
He looks good. Dang. So wait, what was I was just gonna finish what I was telling the peeps, which was yeah, Chris. All credit goes to that guy, because he really let me do whatever I wanted. He
Oh wait, you had a line there. Sorry, go ahead. Say your
he let me I was the only one who went out for the role because he had me in mind for the role, and that was already very cool. But then when I got there, he was like, I want you to do whatever you want to do. And so I ad-libbed all the time, and basically anything that sounds like an ad-lib was an ad-lib, because he let me do that. Yeah, very, very cool of him.
That's awesome. I love that. I know. It's so much fun to be able to work with directors like that. And you don't always do. It's not always the case. Sometimes people have a very specific thing they want in mind, and like, I get it. But other times when they're open to it and they're like, yeah, they're super chill. I mean, I've always had nothing but great experiences working with Chris every single time. We did a whole other video game together called The Somnium Files, and that was so much fun. So much fun.
I haven't heard of that one, but Chris, he's a great director, right?
Yeah. Oh, he's fantastic. I think I think I'm gonna die. No,
Don't die, Zach.
I
Please
know.
Don't die. We just got Itto.
I know. We just got
Play
Itto.
a couple of his voice lines before you die, please.
I'm going back to his voice line that he changes to, that you hear him as when you switch to him.
I am the man.
Oh wait, he has a different one. He said like, and the crowd goes wild before.
I'll take care of it.
Hold on. How do I want to get that line again? If I can. Where is the line? Why do I have so many characters? Level 1.
The crowd goes wild.
That's great. I love that.
Fun. Man, this guy is so much fun. I had so much fun playing with him. Doing all those lines and playing around and doing those ad-libs. There's Ushi!
Yeah, somebody said that you can put him off a cliff or something?
What?
That was like a Twitter thing.
Throw him off a cliff?
Let's roll.
Oh yeah, there he goes.
Bye!
He's fine though, down there. He's fine.
Is he on his side, or did he land on his feet?
Actually, I couldn't see. Let me try this again.
Attaboy.
Let's see. Oh, he like rolled onto his feet, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah. This is so... Yeah, I love his design. I remember when they showed us Itto's design. I think the first thing... I think Chris told me, he's like, yeah, this is Max. I knew you were in Genshin a little bit before you probably knew that I knew, but no, it was very cool. Very cool to hear. I was so happy that you made it into the game.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
because
Me too.
you got a lot to do to catch up. If you're even able to, if you play through the game, it is tough now because you get. I was saying this on my last stream. You get to level 20 in the game, and that's already like, I don't know, at least a few days to a week of your life, like that you've spent playing the game.
That's exactly why I've been putting it off. I've been so busy lately, and I'm so afraid that once I start playing, I'm just gonna get addicted, and I will not be able to.
You
put the game
definitely
down.
will. You definitely will. And I say, I mean, I was so fortunate that I was able to kind of, because I started playing the game as everybody else, like, was getting into this game way back in the beta, because, you know, I was a part of this cool game. I'm like, I gotta play this. This looks fun. And so I had a little bit of a head start above everybody, but a lot of people have caught up to me now. And I have not been playing a ton myself either recently.
Yeah.
Because I've been so busy.
It's so tough to. That was another. By the way, that was another thing when I was talking about Rob Paulson and not remembering stuff. One of the other things he said early on was I don't watch the things that I do because I just do too many things. And that was another thing where I was like, are you crazy? You're a crazy person. I would watch every single thing and play every single thing that I was in.
Yeah.
And it's literally impossible. There are not enough hours in the day to watch and consume all the content that I create.
Right.
You know?
Right. Because you're working on so
Yeah.
many different projects and you have your head in so many different places. And I mean, I love these projects that I get to work on, don't get me wrong, and there are some that I'm like more passionate about than others, and I think that's just how it is. But and there are things and characters that I relate to more as a person, but
Hey,
yeah,
are those wings
These
unique
special-
to Itto?
Catch me.
these wings, they are not.
Oh,
If
dang it.
if only they were. He deserves some special Oni wings flying through.
What I love about him, just from what I'm seeing now, is how buff he is. He's so buff. He's just so buff. I mean, he's huge. He's massive. He's ginormous. I don't know why you're laughing. I'm being 100% serious. Those abs are popping. They're popping. Those arms coming straight out of the. What would you call that? Actually, it's a shirt, a cape. Is it a shirt cape?
I
A
don't
shape?
know what that is. Yeah, that's some kind of.
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet? Sweat and tears, that's what. That's how it gets stronger. I think we can all learn something from that.
Wait a sec. Is that his idol voice line? Talking about the
That's
Beatles.
a long voice line to be an idol voice
That
line.
is I think that's his idol voice line.
Wow.
That's so funny. I love
Are they
that.
all that long? Usually idle voice lines are like, yeah, God, we're waiting around here. Let's go do something. Like, that's usually an idle voice. That was like a whole monologue.
Well, that's my voice lines because I have no lines in the game. My guy just kind of yawns and goes, oh,
That would have been nice, actually, to record some of those.
You have no idea. If only we could trade places right now. I have no lines. I'm sure Itto has a bajillion lines.
I mean, that was my first 4 sessions on this game was just recording the giant monologues,
Wow.
which was they were fun.
I can't
but,
relate.
My favorite. There's a line where he let's see if we can find it. Are these
Yeah.
are these the monologue lines?
Oh,
Well, you gotta play the birthday one.
yeah. So let's take a listen to the birthday one. I want to see this.
Today is an important day. I had to send the gang away, otherwise they'd be accusing me of favoritism. Here, take a look at this. I got you. The greatest birthday gift combo ever. 1 top grade Oni Kabuto. I'll have you know it took me 3 whole days and nights to catch this bad boy. 1 out of print collectible trading card that took me 300 rounds to get my hands on. And finally, A birthday song performance performed personally by yours truly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear traveler. Happy birthday to you.
Wow.
Boom. That's how you
Damn.
do it.
That was
That's how you
that was
do
awesome. I will
You know what's
say.
funny too?
Oh yeah, what?
Yes.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, oh no, please. Oh no. After you.
No, you, sir.
No. I insist.
I was gonna say every time I see an audition that's like a beatboxing thing, I'm like, this is probably gonna go to Max. I don't know. I see a few
know
of
what's
those come through.
One of those just came in the other day.
Oh,
and
really?
I was unavailable for it, and my agent texted me, and he's like, "Hey, didn't see your audition come through. Just want to make sure you're sending this in." And I was like, "No, I can't do it this time."
No. Oh, that sucks. I'm like, yeah, if I was you, I would do all those. It's crazy because people don't even know. I don't know if how familiar you guys are in the chat about beatboxing, but like Max is able to do all of this live. Like it sounds exactly the same if he was sitting here in the room with me than it does recorded on a microphone. Like
the awa, it's funny because I cheesed it up for that. That's not how I would actually do the I could do it a little better than that, but I cheesed it up for Itto. I just gotta put that out there. You know, I'm a better beatboxer. I just need the people to know. Like I wasn't giving it like 100%. I was giving it like 50% or whatever. You know, maybe like 45%.
That's awesome. One of these days, I'm gonna learn how to do some beatboxing stuff just because I want it. I want to go to parties and be like, hey, I beatbox.
You're fun enough at parties, Zach. You don't need a.
They'll think I'm cool.
Nah, you're plenty cool. If you want to learn how to beatbox, the only thing you need to know is how to do a kick. I'll teach you how to do a kick. You just make a B with your. You just make a unvoiced B sound.
So, wait, how do you do it? I don't know. I don't know if it's
Is that
just
coming through?
I hardly heard like one.
Oh.
If you did multiple.
Oh, I forgot. It doesn't pick it up. Yeah.
It's like
anyway.
It sounds like I'm just spitting in the mic.
You're doing great. You're gonna be a hit at all the Christmas parties. Oh my god. Woo! You sound fire. My other favorite line here was I do this little hawk sound. I don't know what line it is.
I wonder what it's in.
Who knows what line that is? Anybody know?
Does anybody know
The
what
hawk.
the hawk sound line?
Eat with your snacks, beetle fighting. When it rains, is it beetle fighting?
It
Maybe?
is true we don't have them all unlocked though. For
Oh, we don't.
the
Oh,
story and other things we have to play through to get.
That may be my favorite one, where I do the little hawk sound.
A little hawk sound.
When thunder strikes, what is it? Cujo. Oh, the Cujo Sara line. That's right.
Is that what it is? It's in Cujo.
Oh, people are saying Cujo Sara, but I don't know.
Yeah, we can't get that one then. I want to hear him talk about.
Oh no, it's beetle fighting. Go to beetle fighting.
Beetle fighting?
Don't underestimate the beetle. They can be some of the toughest little guys around. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Want to know what's on this beetle's diet?
Oh, this is what you
Sweat
said
and
as an
tears,
idle
that's
line.
What? That's how it.
That's what you said as the idle line.
Yeah.
Real men don't carry umbrellas. Oh boy, wow, it's really starting to pick up. Quick, come on, get yours out. Come on, go.
Interesting things.
Want to know the real secret to catching Oni Kabuto? It's all in the eyeballs. You gotta keep those bad boys squeaky clean at all times. Make sure your eyesight's as sharp as a hawk. Trust me, when you're in the middle of a thunderstorm and the rain's coming down and the wind's blowing in your face, you gotta watch out because lavender melons and Oni Kabuto, well, they can really start to look the same. Believe me, I know.
It's so funny. That's like the pterodactyl sound that I make. I can't
That's
even.
what yeah.
I can't even do it right now, though. I love that. Oh man, that's awesome. So great. You brought so much life to this character, man. Like you
Thanks,
killed
man.
it.
Oh, he was so fun. Thanks, dude. Thank you. I'm glad people love him. People seem to love him anyway. One thing I got a little concerned about. I remember thinking, he does sound a little bit like Ryuji, and I knew people were gonna make the comparison if people played Persona 5.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, I guess they're gonna hate that he sounds so much like Ryuji. And the opposite thing happened, where everybody was like, yes, he sounds like Ryuji. I was like, oh, sweet, all right.
They
cool,
love
cool.
Ryuji, of course.
Nice.
Of course. They're all like, heck yeah, Ryuji, baby.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. People like Itto for his looks and personality. The full package
yeah.
right here.
He's the total package, baby.
There it is.
And he's got some sick tats. Do you think those are tattoos, or do you think he puts that makeup on every day?
Yeah, he puts it on every day. He could never get a tattoo.
Yeah.
No.
That's lipstick. He puts lipstick around his eyes, and then he puts it on his chest too.
Nice.
Very red lipstick everywhere but his lips.
Very, very red. Such a cool design. I remember when I first saw him, I was like, wow, that's awesome.
When I first saw him, he did not look like this at all. The image they gave me was like a compressed. He was like extra long, extra, not the opposite of wide. He was just like super compressed.
Yeah.
And I could and just like flat. I could not make heads or tails of what people would think of this character, because what I was seeing on the page was very strange looking. But then he turned out pretty darn cool.
So when you
He's got
first, when you saw him though, and when you first kind of auditioned for the role, did you know that this was for Genshin?
Can't catch me.
No, I mean, yes. So like I said, like Chris, he reached out to me about this role, and only me. And he said, he wanted me to audition. I suppose just for, he kind of already had me in mind, but I suppose it was more for people have to sign off on it, you know?
Oh,
So
right.
He's got to send that to MiHoYo, and they have to say. I also don't even know if I say their name correctly. I've always said MiHoYo. I don't know if it's MiHoYo. Please help, Zach. Please help.
I
Help
think
me.
we say MiHoYo. I think
MiHoYo.
I think some people say me. How are you saying it before?
I say it like Shmoyoho, which is that YouTube channel that does those parody songs.
Oh, okay.
Or Shmohoyo.
It's like Liu. Like everybody has a different pronunciation of that.
Right. Yeah. Well, there is a correct pronunciation.
There is a correct one, but everybody has a different one. Everything that's not correct.
Yeah. But they did. So he had me audition, and he sent it off, and like the next day he emailed me and was like, "Yep, you booked it. That's it. It's you."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like a Genshin Impact.
Genshin. Well, that's what he said. He said, "You're gonna be in this game, Genshin Impact," and I was like, "What's Genshin Impact?"
Yeah, they said
He's like,
that's
"It's
the
a
correct
spin-off
way to pronounce it.
Yeah. Well, he said it was a spin-off of Genshin, and I was like, I really want to be in Genshin, and he was like, all right, you can be in Genshin. And then Genshin never came out, actually.
It never happened. There's a lot of projects that happen like that sometimes.
Got canned, unfortunately.
Like when I tell people when I first started working on this game, honestly, I thought this was gonna be like some small mobile game that like not too many people were gonna hear about. That's honestly what I thought, because there was so little information provided to me. I don't even think they told me it was Genshin. I don't think that the name Genshin Impact really like meant anything at the time anyways. So I remember Googling like some stuff, and I found out a little bit about it. And I said, wow, this looks really cool. Like I love the open world aspect. I love like some of the designs I see. And then when I went back into the studio a few months later to work more on it, they showed me all of the crazy artwork. They showed me like Dvalin, which is like this giant dragon and stuff in the game. I was like, holy crap, this is insane.
How long before the game came out were you recording it?
Oh my gosh. Well, there was like a beta, so I don't know. It was at least like.
Zach, I'm talking. Zach, please.
Oh yeah. He's saying something.
That's right.
Okay, continue, please.
Yeah. I was like, what is that noise that I hear in the? Oh, it's him.
Those monologue idle voice lines. So yeah, you were recording for a long time, you said.
It was a while. I mean, I don't know if a full year had passed, but it seemed almost close to it before the game actually came out. I think they had a little beta, so probably months before the beta, and then yeah, very long time before.
It's like most of the stuff. That's like most of the stuff we record. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the stuff. I've been working on one game for like 3-4 years now. Crazy. I'm still not out.
And it never will be.
No, don't say that.
No, I'm sure.
No.
It takes a while sometimes.
It does.
It takes a while.
Do you record new stuff for each update?
I do, yeah. Usually they'll throw me in and I'll be like, okay, what are we doing today? And they'll say, all right, so we got open mouth react for you. And I'll go in and I'll be like, and I'll be like, okay, cool, you're done. All right, thanks for coming in.
God. Cool. Nice.
I wish
Love
I
it.
was exaggerating that. That is, that's actually what happens the majority of the time. And then we do record new voice lines though, like in the menu. The Traveler has like he has a bunch of different voice lines in here.
But you
I don't think I've even heard them all.
You are the most well-known character in the game, wouldn't you say? Because everybody, do they start off with you?
Yes, if they choose him. If not, then they'll see him probably once in a blue moon. If they pick the other character, Lumine, then they might not see him all that often. Well, maybe. I don't know. It depends on the story.
Play a line. I want to hear a line.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Let me find a good one. Oh boy. What are some of these? About Inazuma's Islands? About hot springs. So, basically...
You're like, I don't... Jeez, all these lines,
I know.
I have no idea which one is which.
I know.
And proceeds to choose the best one in the entire pack.
Those Onikabuto bugs look so scary. The patterns on their backs are terrifying.
Do you mean
Wow,
those
Zach, you
demonic
sound...
patterns?
Oh.
It's because they don't like to fight, so they purposely evolve their patterns in a way that scares their enemies away.
That's really smart. We should try to learn a thing or two from them. We could borrow Xiao's mask. If a hilly trail saw you wearing it, do you think they'd run in fear?
I don't think Xiao would agree to that.
Yeah. How about we ask Sunny?
Okay, all right. Well, basically, Paimon talks a lot, and I talk a little bit. There's a lot of there's a lot of Paimon happening. Yeah, it's
Cool.
not a bad thing. It's just not. Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, we don't have to talk about that. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. No,
It rained in LA yesterday.
It did rain in LA. It's so funny. I thought I brought the rain with me because I got back from Chicago, and I'm like, oh, it's raining here too. Wow, who would have known?
It was freezing here. Guys, you have no idea. It was like in the 40s. That's super cold for Los Angeles, okay?
That is really cold for LA.
It is. I think people get scared to even go anywhere when it's in the 40s. There are no cars on the road.
There are cars on the road, but none of the people know how to drive.
All the cars
in
stopped working.
that weather. People don't know how to drive anyways. Had so
Hey,
many
Zach,
close calls.
when are we doing season 3 of One Punch Man? I know you know
Dude,
this answer. So.
I get asked this question so much at conventions. I can't even tell you. I tell every single person that I meet, I say, I wish I have an answer, and they laugh at me. They're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Like
No
I
way,
know.
Yeah, I tell people the same thing. I always tell them like I am the last person to know, and the response is always, "What? Really?" There's such surprise in the response to that, and it's like, yeah, the actor is the lowest person on the totem pole, you know, of importance there. So
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I wish we did know.
I call the week before, or even days before, or the night before, and they say, "Come in to record." And we go, "Okay, whatever you say."
Yep, that's actually how it works, and we have no idea unless some kind of coincidence happens because we're working behind the scenes. Like, so maybe you work with the same company that does that, and then you ask, and then maybe, just maybe, they give you a little hint or tell you and say, "Oh yeah, like that something's happening with that. So we'll probably see you like in a couple months." But even then, that is kind of a rare occurrence. So there's still a lot of stuff we don't know.
I just took a peek. I'm now very self-conscious. I did not know we had so many people watching us right now, Zach.
Oh yeah, there's like 9,000. By the way, speaking, because there are 9,000 people here, Max also signs Itto prints. If anybody is interested, you can get a signed Itto print from Mr. Max Mittelman if you go to streamily.com/Max Mittelman. The link is in the description down below, and it is also pinned at the top of the chat. So if you see it, streamily.com/Max Mittelman. Don't you want him to write a cute and quirky Itto line on your print? Don't you want him to draw a doodle of an Oni mask? That could be you holding an Itto print.
Yeah. Tell them I do really good doodles of just like 2 dots and a smiley face, like 2 dots for the eyes and just like a parentheses for the smiley face.
Yeah.
I do really good doodle. Like, it's really hard to do like a good smiley face. But if you want me to draw a good smiley face, I will totally do that for you.
That's like me with my stick figures. I say, yeah, I do pretty good stick figures.
I do my best. People keep asking me for little drawings, and I do my best. I always feel like I'm going to ruin somebody's print, but I feel like that's maybe half the fun for them is seeing how terrible my drawings are.
Man, I know the feeling. I know the exact feeling. I'm so bad with the drawings. I've given up. Especially when people like expect them to be good or halfway decent. I have to tell them that it's not going to be the case. But guys, I do have to get going. Actually, I have a thing I have to do here in like 7 minutes. But I want to say thank you to everybody for coming out to the stream, and thank you to Max for coming out to the stream. Usually, I hope that the viewer brings, or the guest that we have on this stream brings me some luck. Today,
Shut up, Zach.
Today I felt like Itto brought me a bit of bad luck, but at least we got him. And I don't know how many polls that was. 150. It was a lot. It was a lot of polls.
Look, the point is you finally got him, and that's what matters. So
he's here. Yes,
he's here, and that's what counts. Zach, thank you so much for having me on. This was so much fun.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, and hopefully we can play some games together, even just for fun, or of course, like, we can also play games together and stream them, play Halo or do something cool. I'm sure there is something for us to do more in the future with streaming and whatnot and playing games, man, because it's been far too long. I'm glad we got to see each other again at New York City, because it has been a while. Probably maybe since this whole COVID thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Dude, it's been forever, but this was so much fun, and I'm down to stream or just play games or hang out whenever.
Awesome. Let's do it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks for coming out, guys. Thank you for watching the stream. I'll be back soon, hopefully, playing games. I gotta recover from this little cold I got, but then I will be back in full force. I hope you all are having a wonderful holiday season. Bye-bye. Thank you.